It's my pleasure to share with you again on this stage. Tonight, I'm going to share about my mother's testimony. So I hope my mother's condition, my mother's testimony can give you some indications whereby how good this product is, how effective, how strong is this Purtier. My mother, some 8 years ago, 7 years ago, she diagnosed a heart attack, very critical heart attack with 3 arteries clogged. And the doctor said to admit her immediately, right, and do the operations. But unfortunately, because of the condition, because of her old age, she has to pay for a week to stabilize her conditions before operations. After a week, she stayed into the operation room. The operation did halfway. The doctor, the surgeon, had to stop because her heartbeat stopped, suddenly stopped. It seems to be very unstable conditions, so that's why the operation needs to be stopped. So my mother's condition come to the stage whereby the doctor are not advised her to do the bypass. That's why we choose to do the angioplasty, angiogram, to put inside the heart, a balloon, something like that. But nevertheless, she still has to stay in the hospital in cardiology care unit for 1 month. And every day, the CCU room charge me $500. You can imagine, after a month, she only can want to discharge. So the medical bill really killed me. From that day onwards, I could pick up my mother due to her very critical conditions. So she started to take the medicines from 1 tablets per month that would decrease to 10 tablets to 18 tablets until 25 tablets for different types of conditions. Because of the medications, the side effect also affect her lung, her internal organs, her lung becomes infections, and her lung also couldn't really breathe. This is one of the problems. She could rely on the machine every morning and before she goes to bed. Because of the medicines, side effect also make her whole body swelling, her legs and arms, hands, liquid retention very badly. And very serious osteoporosis due to her age. So last time she did not take care of the body because I came from a poor family. So the whole body, except the hair, is not pain. Touch her bones everywhere, small bone, big bones also feel pain. Right? She cannot kneel down properly. When she bend down, you can see the cataract sign like that. Very serious, and she has suffered from the urinary system as well because she has to go to the toilet very often. Every 1 or 2 hours, she has to go, especially during daytime. She has to keep waking up, go to the toilet. And she can't eat a lot. She only take a lot of porridge, only cook food. Cannot take a lot of food, except medicines. She eats a lot of medicines. And she can't speak, of course. She can't speak loudly, only speak very softly. Right? You only listen to her mouth. During New Year this year, she admitted again. Before New Year, she admitted for another 2 weeks. Her condition became worse. Right? Her chest feels very pain again, and her lung cannot perform, so she cannot breathe properly. So she fainted again. We sent her to hospital, and doctor said her condition very critical, and seems like another artery is already clogged. Perhaps got to do another operations. And her lung also get very bad infections. A lot of phlegm inside cannot pick up. She become very weak. The doctor put her on medications. More medicines make her even so much weaker. She stayed there for 2 weeks, and these 2 weeks, every day and night I could run to the hospital and the pain shoot to my mother's. So my mother seems like her eyes already go inside. So you look at her very pale, very weak, cannot speak. Only the eyes can plainly, cannot talk. I look at her, I feel very sick, very painful. How I wish lying down on the bed is me, said my mother, because I love my mom very much. I'm the only son, I'm the only person to take care of my mother. One morning, 1 a.m., suddenly her heartbeat stopped. There's a machine, show the deep sound, beep, like that. I look at the chart, I listen to the sound, I feel very scary. Immediately I shouted and asked the doctor to come. It seems like her heartbeat stopped. So the doctor actually used the electronic charge to put on her to make her wake up. The time I really cried. I look at my mother like that. Wow, seems like my mother is leaving me, so I feel very painful. Then luckily the day managed to bring her back. On the third day again, it happened at the same time after medications. So it seems like the medication really made her heart stop beat. I find that there's something wrong. After 2 weeks, the doctor said cannot do anything and took me back to the floor and advised me better bring back your mother and pull all the wires, everything, better bring her back to celebrate your Chinese New Year. I say, what happened? The doctor said, we can't do anything. The specialist came, so many doctors came, they say the same thing, we can't do anything in the specialist center. I said, please do something. After 7 years, only tell me that they can't do anything. I spent so much, I sold my house, I sold my cars, now they say they can't do anything. The doctor said you better bring her back and do as much as you can and you stand by the time for her. So when I brought her back, she lied down just like this. You can see the medicines she took around 9 people in the morning, 8 in the afternoon, 8 in the morning before bed. This is the third day I brought her back from hospital. And it seems like the water retention started building up again until stomach area. Her legs swelling until she can't bend. Her pants going to pull up just like this. I can do everything for her. When it's the medicine time, I'm going to feed her with medicines. I feel that just like I'm feeding her with poisons. So I'm poisoning my mother at best interest. Look at her leg. I press the leg. I couldn't. The leg swelling as hard as bone. I cannot do anything. She can't bend. She feels very painful as I press her leg like this. And her hands, which just the skin, very, very skinny. And her arm, you can see, no energy at all. A heart failure patient, usually the doctor will check her artery. It's a small vein here, you can see. If this vein is very obvious, then her condition must be very serious. When I look at her condition just like this, the doctor said, very serious, cannot do anything. I feel very painful. I look at her every day, day and night. Every 2 hours when I wake up, I will check on her whether she is still around or not. So how can I stand? Especially every day I keep her with poison. Okay, this is before 8. On the 8th at night, I was invited by my friend Jackie here. So he asked me to come to attend the talk just like tonight. So I went, and the talk gave me a message. I left no more choice. Perhaps this is the only choice to let my mother to try. After that, my friend after the night, I brought back this Purtier and let my mother try. When I reached home already 1:30 in the morning, so suppose the subsequent morning I will admit my mother again. But before admitting, I let her try one. The subsequent morning, 8 a.m., she sat down just like this. I got a shock. What happened to her? In Chinese, they say, 回光返照. Because my mother used to see a ghost in hospital. And when she reached home, she also complaining about this. She saw soul, you know. So I was so scary. I don't know what to do. And my sister went to see the Chinese sample and asked what happened about my mother. And the sample said, well, she's really 回光返照. Means that she's near the other side. We started to see the cover. So I was so scary. I looked at her just like that. Is it because of 回光返照, you know? So I was so scared. What happened to her? And I asked her, how do you feel? She said, I feel very comfortable. Last night I slept well, very softly. She spoke. I said, I'm going to bring you to hospital to admit again. And she refused. She said, no, I don't want you to hospital because the area that goes, I'm going to die there. So please don't bring me to hospital. And my mother said, okay, what you want to do? She said, I want to continue trying this because after taking the tablets, I feel very comfortable. So, okay, I let her try the second capsules in the morning after Purtier. Second day, she feels very comfortable and slowly she can walk. On the 7th day, She can call my sister, saying that she did not admit to the hospital. She feels very fine, and she can walk a little bit, stand up a little bit, and bend her leg. And look at the artery here. And initially it was like this. After trying this for a few days, you can see it's good. I find that this thing did a miracle job in her body. I still do not understand how it worked. The only thing that I let her keep trying. After trying for a few days, on the 9 days, she can stand and walk around. She was so eager to share with everybody around. You look at her, still very skinny, but she's able to stand up and to walk around, can even wash her books and cook. And 16 days later, about 2 weeks, she can pluck some fruits from the trees and start to suffer from them. After 7-8 years, I never see her smiling face. Now, look at her smiling face. She's so aggressive now, so flexible now, and she's walking around to share with all the neighbors and the relatives. Even New Year, when I discharged her from the hospital, a lot of neighbors and relatives from far away pay her a visit as a last visit. Suddenly, people say, they heard that my mother can walk around and talk with others and share with others. These people ask her, what did you eat? My mother just said, my son gave me this. It's special from the God. She just said like that. What is it all about? My mother do not know how to say. Well, this is taught by my son, right? So ask my son to share. So I went to share. All these people also started to try. After trying, they feel very, very powerful, very, very effective, and they feel very comfortable. And some of them hypertension, kidney problems, lip swelling problems, a lot of conditions get improved. This is my mother. This is my father. Both of them are very, very loving, and they love each other very much. They never quarrel, never fight until now. But my father got very, very when my mother admitted to the hospital. Every time I came back from the hospital, my father asked, how is your mother? One final day, I said, the doctor said, got to bring my mother back, and that's it. Got to pick up everything, the wire, chips, everything I pick up. So what happened? My father said, well, the doctor cannot do anything, so they bring her back. Listen, got to stand by for her. My father, very, very scary. My father also very painful. The subsequent day, my father also got sick. She fell down in the toilet because too much worry about my mother. When she fell down, with my hand just shaking like this. I called the ambulance and sent her to the hospital. My mother stayed 8th floor, my father stayed 2nd floor. Imagine, I alone got to take care of both of them. Very, very difficult. I feel very sick. Look at both of them. I run up and down every day and night to run to the hospital. I got one more son to the big pain. I feel very suffer, and I lost 6 kilos within 2 months. When I let my mother try, I also sent my father for acupuncture as well. Every day, $80. So I let my father try as well. My Chinese physician also said, his condition maybe is just like this. It's a muscle, but it cannot recover. But on the 4th day after taking, my father can move just like this. People say cannot. The Chinese physician say cannot. But now, my father is able to sweep the floor, to mop the floor, as usual. Look at both of them. As strong as before she admitted to hospital. Not so much stronger than 7 years ago. Look at both of them. My father said, okay, no problem. Look at both of them. It's just like healthy people. Because here, do the miracles